This essay example, as well as thousands of others, is available in text format on our website for free and without registration. Simply Google Ivy Panda Free Essays.
Introduction. One can safely say that dynamite was one of the significant and decisive technological inventions of the early 19th and 20th centuries. Dynamite is a blasting explosive patented in 1867 by the Swedish physicist Alfred Nobel. Nobel developed it as a solution to the extreme instability and sensitivity of nitroglycerin. These two shortcomings of nitroglycerin posed a great danger and life-threatening risk to the construction workers and miners who worked with it in the 19th century. Although the attitude of the scientist and his intentions in developing dynamite were pacifistic, this new technology had both a huge positive influence and a tremendous negative impact on the societal, political, and economic spheres of various countries, and this paper will discuss this topic. Dynamite and politics. The duality of the impact of the invention of dynamite is present in each of the three major civilizational areas mentioned above. It was a technical novelty that both techno-optimists and techno-pessimists of those times have been right about. The first are people who praise innovation and technological progress, and the second are those who are skeptical or even hostile about these things. The positive political outcome of dynamite came after the negative one. It is the law of war established by humankind after it saw the horrors of war in the form of grenades, bombs, and mines that used stabilized nitroglycerin. For example, international military law prohibits cluster bombs and landmines, saving hundreds of thousands of civilian and military lives and preventing them from being severely injured. The negative impact of the dynamite was the increased ferocity of warfare and the larger scale of destruction that came along with new weapons, such as long-range artillery and air bombs, which Nobel indirectly helped to invent. Dynamite and society. When discussing society, the effect of dynamite technology on it is also two-sided. Safe nitroglycerin has allowed people to accelerate the process of industrialization significantly in many countries. People managed to expand healthcare, education, and public transport infrastructures in a short period. However, the dynamite also radicalized various social groups, including their political struggle and urban confrontation methods. According to Brown, when combined with mass-produced gas or water pipes, dynamite gave desperate men an easily concealed and transported means to disrupt the system they so resented. Despite technological advances, being a city dweller has become even more dangerous since Nobel made his major scientific discovery. Dynamite and economy. The impact of dynamite in the economic sphere is much more one-sided than in the previous two civilizational areas discussed. The stabilized nitroglycerin helped business people and the government to extract land resources faster, open more new and deeper mines, and build complex domestic and international trade routes. The only negative consequence here is the reduced need for living labor for such enterprises, which economically harms local communities. Conclusion. As one can see, the usefulness of dynamite as a technology is a very controversial topic. I believe such trade-offs were worth it as the cumulative positive effect on society is far greater than the negative one. Moreover, Nobel's intentions were humanistic and even pacifistic in creating this new explosive, and it is not his fault that people used his invention for much less humane purposes. This essay on dynamite invention influence on politics, society, and economy was written and submitted by a student just like you. The Ivy Panda Samples database hosts thousands of works similar to this one on various subjects. Visit ivypanda.com to find what you are looking for.